Made in Manila for the world. Shoe brand Adidas is set to unveil tomorrow, Independence Day, the Harden Volume 5 Manila Heritage. It's the Philippine-inspired colorway of the NBA star James Harden's Adidas Harden Volume 5 shoes, of course, which is designed by renowned Filipino artist Quiccs Maiquez. Now, I got to speak to Quicks and he told me the inspiration behind this signature shoe.
I'm very honored and very proud to be called one of the first artists to be able to collaborate with the Adidas brand on something that we can call our very own colorway on a basketball shoe. So I'm very honored and very proud of this collaboration.
Well, we're quite proud of what you've achieved as well, and looking forward to everything that this collaboration will, give birth to, so to speak. Here's the interesting thing: is you've been influenced by streetwear, hip hop,
yes,
which has very strong ties to the three stripes, and you've appropriated that design, and I mean that in the best possible way. From the early days of your work, and Adidas finally took notice. It's an interesting story, isn't it? How you ended up collaborating?
Oh yes, as early as 2012, some of my earlier works, and actually what I call my Mickey Mouse to my Walt Disney. My character Tech63 is the embodiment of all of my influences growing up as a child. So I was heavily into the Japanese robots in the 80s and the American hip hop culture in the 90s, and also the graffiti culture of Europe and the States.
Okay, but I mean, when did they actually take notice? I mean, your work has, like I said, grown from a very sort of niche following, and as toy collecting and the associated branches of this subculture has sort of bloomed and blossomed into quite a mainstream pursuit. Adidas kind of said, "Hey, we've got our eye on this guy from Manila, from this guy Quicks. He's using a lot of our influence and paying a lot of homage to those three stripes.
Yes.
Let's work with him and make it official, so to speak."
Yes. So a quick story behind it is one of my collectors, my most loyal collectors, JB Cortez, works for Adidas.
Right.
So as early as 2018, he was already into my stuff, collecting my stuff. And we briefly met in a toy convention in Secret Fresh, Roanoke Art Gallery in Green Hills. And so he told me that perhaps I can help you do some proposals to Adidas Philippines and see if we can work together. So it started out with me doing some t-shirt designs for them. And then I guess they liked it so much that they offered me a series of projects. From there, it kind of snowballed into what it is now.
And it's very exciting, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay, it's a collaboration that's been ongoing since January, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, officially ongoing since January. And this shoe...
January 2020, last year. And
finally, we're here in this very exciting moment where we're going to unveil, well, people have seen it, but I mean, make it official. I believe tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. The Harden Volume 5. Let's see it, man. Where is it?
It's here.
Look at that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, I know a lot of sneakerheads and a lot of collectors are drooling and absolutely frothing at the mouth, waiting to get their hands on, a collectible like this. Tell me a little bit about the inspiration behind the shoe.
Sure. So this is Manila Heritage. It's called Manila Heritage, and the colors that I chose are very influenced by the Philippine flag.
Yeah.
So the symbolisms of the colors is also significant to us. Yellow for red for Sandugo, blue for freedom, and I forgot what yellow was.
But I mean, the colors of the flag are very clear on there.
Yes, I specifically chose these colors to be able to do some sort of a representation of our country. And I'd like to show you some of the elements, if you don't mind.
Yeah, please do.
You see the plus 63 here.
Yeah.
It's actually a number that I usually put on my toys. And even the name of my character, Tech63, has it. It symbolizes our country code, plus 63, which we usually have on our cell phones and our landline phones.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes. And of course, my logo, Quicks, the Quicks logo is there. And the crossbones logo that I have on most of my toys and my wearable merchandise.
Yeah.
And then there's a date that says 06/26/19, which is the date that James Harden last visited the Philippines 2 years ago. And yeah, and then there's a tribute to my character Texas 3 in one of our more famous colorways, the Manila Killa colorway, which is of course another tribute to the Philippine flag. So that's about it.
You said you were also very heavily influenced by animation, anime, cartoons. If that colorway and that sort of blocky design, I don't know, I see a little bit of Macross in that. I mean, there's a little bit of Voltus 5. There's a little bit of Voltus 5 in there. There's all kinds of influences there.
I'd say more of like one of my major influences in designing the Tech63 character is the Gundam RX-7.
There you go, Gundam, yeah.
And if you remember the colors of that robot, it's red, blue, white, and yellow.
Yeah, so there you go.
But yeah, I've always grown up. Me and my brother, we were watching Voltus 5, Macross, Dinos, and the like during the 80s. So
now, what direction are you going in next?
The brand of Quicks is my vision for it would be a broad array of different products, and my dream would be to do an animated movie someday, and maybe a comic book and a video game. So let's see what happens. But that's my
very cool. Very cool. Well, we're all looking forward to that. Till then, though, I mean, this collaboration with Adidas is ongoing for a little bit more. What can we expect? What else is in the works, so to speak?
So the Harden Volume 5 shoe I did for the basketball sport division of Adidas. Mm-hmm. But the very dearest to my heart is the Adidas Originals brand.
Yeah.
So people can expect that we're already doing something up for the Adidas Originals brand as well. Mm-hmm. That's coming up maybe towards end of the year.
But I'm sure this is going to be the hot ticket item. Everybody's going to be looking for these. Congratulations on this fantastic collaboration. Congratulations on this awesome shoe. It's like I said, a super collectible item, and it's going to be an absolute classic in the years to come. Looking forward to all the exciting things that are going to be coming our way from Quicks. Thank you so much for your time, Quicks.
Thank you.